Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2 of the Pentawards Festival. My name is Adam Ryan. I am head of the Pentawards and I am your host for today's proceedings. Today is open to everyone from the global creative design and packaging community. We have some amazing lineup of speakers with world-class presentations covering mental health, packaging design, diversity, and so much more. Everything is free to access from across the world. So please tell your colleagues, and if you like, even your friends, there is still time to register and join the conversation. So why have we done this? We made the decision when the global pandemic hit, after many deep conversations with our community, not to hold our physical event. However, the community wanted that creative injection and to stay connected. The Digital Pentawards Festival was born, so regardless of the location, we are together. Special thanks to our sponsors, UPM Raffle Attack, Shenzhen Beijing Long, Tappy, Golden Arrow, ADF, PCD and PLD by Easy Fares, Reflex, and a special thanks to Severe & Co. Up first, our speaker today is Chen Lu, Design Director at Xiaomi. Chen Lu has over 14 years experience in the packaging and graphic design sector. She's a current Pentawards jury member and an awesome speaker. Following Chen Lu's presentation, you'll be able to ask your questions. So type them in the Q&A box below. You can upvote and the best questions will be asked at the end, so make sure you get involved. Post on social media using @Pentawards or the hashtag Pentawards Festival. So without further ado, let's please give a warm welcome to Chen Lu, our first speaker.
Hi everyone. I'm so glad to be here. And today I'm going to talk about how Xiaomi as a startup company design packaging through innovation. As a startup company, we have very limited capital and resources to develop products and packaging. So how do Xiaomi's designers use design innovation to create packaging that suits our business model? How do we reduce packaging costs through design and help our products reach more and more users? Firstly, let me give you a brief review about Xiaomi. Xiaomi was founded just 9 years ago. We released our first smartphone in August 2011 and rapidly gained market share in China. We produce more than 2,000 different kinds of smartphones, smart hardware, and other lifestyle products. The company is currently the world's fourth largest smartphone brand. Our products are selling in the Asian, Europe, South America. This is a picture of a gift from our fans. It was made of the millet rice. The shape of it was the first generation of our phone. And then this gift represents the heart value of our brand and our product. Our fans, they loved our brand so much that they made this gift to us after we launched the first Mi phone. And Xiaomi, we created remarkable hardware, software, and internet service for and with the help of our fans. The Be Friends with Our Fans is the company's vision. We wish to be the coolest company in the heart of our users. So our design definitely is the user-centered design. Our phone is famous for its great balance between price, performance, and features. Our goal is to relentlessly build amazing products with honest prices. We also have a great user experience on our phone operation system, the MIUI. We continue to provide users with the best hardware and software user experience. Of course, it will include packaging design as well. Meanwhile, about our sales channels, in the beginning, Mi Phone was sold online and delivered to our customers by logistics. So the packaging must be suitable for the delivery, especially for the express delivery. Then we can have the criteria for Xiaomi's products. Firstly, amazing products with honest prices. Meanwhile, we must have the best user experience for all the parts of our products no matter it is hardware, software, or packaging. Finally, we are selling online. For the e-commercial, the delivery part was a challenge for us. And as a startup, we have a limited budget. We have limited supplier resources, and then we have limited time and limited everything. What we could do is to use design innovation to solve all the problems. So what did we do for the first Xiaomi phone? Let's go back to 2011 when we were working on the first packaging. This was a picture of phone packaging boxes in Chinese market back to 2011. We hope our packaging could be different from all of them and cost much lower than them. So 2011, our packaging design requirements were very clean. Firstly, it must have technology feelings. And then the box itself should be capable for express delivery. And then the cost must be as low as possible. In this way, our product could have the honest prices. And we must use every penny we have wisely. Here we have the first generation of Xiaomi smartphone packaging. It used craft paper and completely different from the packaging on the market. And then for the high-tech feeling, we just simply put the illustration style diagram of the main board on the packaging and add its various features and pointed to every key part of the phone. It exposed the scheme of the inside. Actually, a few people had a chance to see what the phone inside looks like. So people are so curious to see it. We get a lot of appreciations from our users. And here is a picture of my colleague standing on the packaging. Because we are selling online, so the box must also shoot for the online selling, which means the physical capability of the box should be strong enough to go through the express delivery process. As we hope to reduce the shipping cost, we hope to ship the box directly to our customers. So the packaging itself becomes the shipping box. We hope to just put customer's address on the box and throw it into the mailbox. So the box must have the shock and compression resistance. The load of the packaging must exceed 100 kilograms. And it must easy to sort quickly as all the consumers hope to get their smartphone as soon as possible. After we finished the structure design, we asked our staff to standing on the box and tested the capability of it. And it worked really well. Of course, we definitely passed the requirement tests of the phone manufacturing. And then for the materials, we had to consider the budget, manufacturing, and the whole phone sampling process, which is so complicated. Because as a beginner, we did not have a strong supply and support from supplier chains. So to lower the cost, we choose to use the craft paper and then corrugated board. They are all recyclable materials. They are the common packaging materials and cheap and available at any time. And then the paper pulp tree helped us save a lot of labor time during the product assembling process. We use the same materials for the smartphone accessory lines. Just use the craft paper and the paper pulp tree. After that, the phone had a version special designed for students called Mi One Youngs. In the same way, we use the white craft paper with a similar structure to the Mi One. Just change the surface material, it become a new version of the box. So this is the first generation of Xiaomi smartphone packaging. It was just the beginning. In 2012, more and more people are using smartphone. The smartphone become an everyday using object of life. We also had millions of users. And those users had even higher requirements for our products. As most of the users know Xiaomi online, the moment they received the phone packaging was the first time they had a physical feeling of Xiaomi and its brand. So the packaging became the start point for offline communication between Xiaomi and our users. The design criteria for second generation packaging changed. The packaging became an example of lifestyle. You should feel friendly, easily, and comfortable, which represent the lifestyle of Xiaomi. As it was the first time our user physically contact with Xiaomi, the out-of-box experience was very important. We're also facing a tight budget and hope to have a great packaging and a lower cost. We thought maybe we can improve the quality of the whole box by improving some parts that do not cost anything. That was the detail of the box. So this was the result, the Me Too box. When holding it, it like the first handshake with our users. And then the natural touch of the craft paper gave a warm feeling about the brand and the product. It was not a high-tech product, it was a living style. As we wanted to feel like the handshake with our users, we hope to find the best feeling of the handshake on the packaging. The proportion of the box was really important. So we are working on the ratios of the length and the height of the box. As you can see, different proportions have different feelings. After many examples, we found the best proportion for our box. For the out-of-box experience, we analyzed the process of how users took the phone, battery, and accessories out of the box. And then we tried to find how we could improve the whole process, just make the whole process more smoothly by changing the design of the inner structure. Then we work on the invisible detail that could improve user experience. You can see on the left is the box, in the center was the phone tree, and then the accessory tree on the right. That was the first version of the box. We tested different internal trees with various materials and structures, tried to find the best way to take the phone out of the box, with a hole or with a nut, with a handle or with a nut, craft paper or paper pop tree. We are looking for the best balance between the budget and the user experience. And then for the user manual, we hope user could quickly understand how to use the phone. So we gave a very detailed illustration to show them how to use the phone. Because for the second generation phone had a separate battery, users needed to put the battery inside before start using the phone. So the very detailed illustration style user manual was really necessary. This was the second generation of Xiaomi's phone box. It's very simple, natural, and friendly. By 2013, after development of the second, we wanted to make the third generation box even more simple. It's all about detail-oriented craftsmanship, and details makes everything. You can see there's only one tree inside the box, instead of two trees for the phone and accessory. We combine the phone trees and the accessory tree into one, and put the accessories inside the phone tree, which is this part. In this way, the internal structure was really simple, and the height of the box is almost the height of the charger. So it could be a very thin box. Then the structure of the inner support is not conscious enough. As you know, the packaging and the power button on the phone should not be in contact. Otherwise, it may be switched on during transportation. So we need to avoid the power button. We used to have another inner space, which is a little bit complicated to leave enough space for the power button. It took a lot of labor time to fold the shape. Then we figured out why not we could just open a hole on the tree, this part, and to avoid the power button. It costs nothing and very effective. This version was original a mass production version that can be released to produce, but it was found that the phone was not easy to take out after you put it in. So we gave up and redesigned the takeout process. The original design was to open a semicircle on the tree, and then as you could see it, so then you can use the tip of your finger to take out the phone. But it was not easy for everybody, especially you have a nail polish or if you have a wider thumbnail. So we added a handle to the cover of the user manual envelope, which is this part. And then this is not ensuring the integrity of the box, but also make it easier to take out the phone. What you have to do was to pull the handle on the manual envelope, and then the phone and the manual will take out together. So here is before and after. The whole inside get much tighter and neat, and then the out of box improved a lot. This is the mystery box, the simplest, most compact, and the thinest Xiaomi phone packaging. After 3 generations of phone box development, we have the DNA for Xiaomi packaging line, which is user-centered, give the user the best experience. The out-of-box experience must be great. We are working on every detail of the box, all about detail-oriented craftsmanship. And then the design creativity is the tool we use to solve problems. Since then, we have more and more products, from phone to electric scooter, and from handphone to screwdriver. A lot of house appliance, accessories, lifestyle products. No matter what kind of product line and packaging shape and material, the packaging design requirements are the same. The best user experience, compact and reasonable structure, and the best craftsmanship. Our journey is still going on. We have another great challenge. For this challenge, we launched another special program called One Paper Box. It is the plastic problem. Many countries have begun to ban the use of plastic packaging, and as electric products, we need a lot of inner support structure. The structures usually use a lot of plastic materials like PET, PP, PS, EPS. If we want to go to more countries, we have to find a design method that uses paper instead of plastic. Most electro product packaging has a separate inner component to protect the product from vibration. For example, this is an automatic soap dispenser. Normally, it has at least 3 components for the supporting. And then, so if we could redesign the inner structure, we could use only 1 piece of paper. Finally, we find a way to solve the problem. The design concept is to build a packaging structure that could integrate the inner components with the outside box by using just 1 piece of paper or corrugated board. The design point is to know the product structure more deeply, then to deduce an inner structure to be part of the outside structure. As a result, One Paper Box could reduce the whole packaging cost by using this material, cutting manual labor cost, and then simplify assembling process. It does not need extra supporting structures, but only requires glue some parts of the box edges. And for some structures, it does not even require glue. Only corner locks on the edge are needed to seal the box. We have already tested and applied this new design methodology to different products of various dimensions. including hair dryer, Bluetooth speaker, soap dispenser, which has a liquid container, and the cinema headsets, which has glass lens. By now, we have launched more than 15 products using this new packaging structure. There are more under development. And then using the one paper box structure, we can reduce the usage of plastic and then use less materials. Then our product could go to more and more countries, and also see the price of the product more reasonably and return the cost saved in packaging to our users. This is a simple idea, and it is a great action to contribute to the environment and then to promote wellness of environmental consciousness to the public. As a startup company, Xiaomi had very limited capital and resources. We are still facing a lot of limitations, restrictions, and strong competitors. We want to launch our product in a short time and rapidly get the market share. There are still many challenges waiting for us. Every day we are fighting with those difficulties, but we see opportunities in them. Every limitation and restriction are opportunities for innovation. They inspire new ideas to create a new approach for the design. As designer, we welcome all the challenges and then use creative to solve all the problems and help our products meet more and more users. Let everyone in the world enjoy a better life through innovative technology. That is our vision for design and products. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Chen Lu, for an amazing presentation. This was as good as it was when I saw it before. We've got lots of questions coming in, so I hope you don't mind, we can ask you a few.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this is coming through on social media. It's a very good question. Other than technology, what other sectors do you get design inspiration from?
Well, I think we get from the product itself, because Xiaomi's product is most electronic. The product already have a very strong character. It shoot for some special needs and then target for specific market or audience. We just really study our products and then get the inspirations from our product itself. Sometimes for designs, for the graphic parts, we are inspired from the product itself. Sometimes for the ID design, sometimes for the function, sometimes for the product performance. For the structure, we just hope to use like this material to protect it. So all we do in the beginning for inspiration is to study the product really careful and for the every detail of the product.
Great. And I guess following on from that, if you wasn't working in the technology sector, what would you like to work in if it wasn't that? Would it be food, beverage? What would you like?
I think the design is almost the same, because for the wine or for all the food, even from the wine, for the cigarettes, you are inspired from the product itself. For the packaging, the function for packaging is to protect the products. So everything we do is highlight the character of the product or give it a very strong character to impress our customers. So no matter which kind of product I'm working on, the first thing I'm going to do is just study what I'm working on and make the packaging to be a part of the product itself, you know.
Great. We have another one from social media, and it's around judging, because you know you're a Pentawlds jury member and you've been now a jury member for 2 years. And it says, how was judging of the Pentawlds this year compared to last year? As I know you had a lot of online judging due to the restrictions, and how did you find it?
Well, I think last year we can see the physical products, the packaging examples, and this year we all see online. So the description of the packaging become a very important part. And I read every part very carefully to understand the packaging and then what the packaging for and the function and the design point of it. So I think the different is the content, the description of the packaging. And for this year, we see a lot of great packaging. I really, really hope I can see the actual box of them. And hope I can get a chance next year, or sometimes I can find it in market. But it was really, really great.
Great. And without giving too much away, what could you say about this year's Best of Show Diamond winner, without giving too much away?
Well, the Diamond winner, I think it's a definitely new inspiration for art to design, especially for a very traditional category. The category has a really, really strong competitors. And then this one can come out because they just find a new way to combine sustainability and then the design. And every part of the packaging design was considered really carefully. They have ideas, they have material, they have all the engineering. I think it's a whole packaging is a design great example, the textbook example for us, for designers to get the inspiration. I think that is patent words like for just inspire us to develop, to explore more field. And especially it's for the sustainable. It's really, really hard to do that. Okay. I was so glad to see some piece come to our competition and get the diamond winner.
Great. You're making me get goosebumps because I know how hard you've worked and how hard the jury have worked to choose this amazing winner. And everybody will be finding out, logging in tomorrow from 1 p.m. BST. Yes. So I think you've done such an amazing job. I'm just going to introduce the next session and then we're going to give you a big round of applause. Up next, we've got Paul McGregor, a mental health campaigner who is holding a session called Checking In. Trust me, you will not want to miss out, especially living in these current times. You're going to get some great advice and we'll be back sharp at 1:30 BST. Can we give a round of applause to Chen Lu, who's been an amazing speaker? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye.